Introduction. The philosophy of Stoicism, developed in ancient Greece and further refined in Rome, offers valuable lessons that continue to resonate with individuals seeking wisdom and guidance in the modern world. Stoicism, which flourished from the 3rd century BCE to the 3rd century CE, provided a practical framework for living a virtuous and fulfilling life, emphasizing the importance of self-control, resilience, and the pursuit of inner tranquility. In this essay, we will explore some of the fundamental lessons we can learn from ancient Stoic philosophers, focusing on 3 key areas: virtue, acceptance, and the power of the mind. Virtue, living in accordance with nature. One of the central teachings of Stoicism is the pursuit of virtue, which involves living in accordance with nature. Stoics believed that virtue, encompassing qualities such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, was the highest good. Virtue was considered the key to living a eudaimonic, or flourishing, life. The Stoics emphasized that external circumstances, such as wealth, fame, or social status, were beyond our control. Instead, they advocated for focusing on what we can control: our thoughts, choices, and actions. By cultivating virtuous qualities and aligning our behavior with moral principles, we can find contentment and fulfillment regardless of external circumstances. Acceptance, embracing the natural order. Stoicism teaches us the importance of accepting the natural order of the world and recognizing the impermanence of things. The Stoics believed that suffering arises from our resistance to the inevitable and our attachment to things beyond our control. By embracing the transient nature of life, we can cultivate inner peace and equanimity. Marcus Aurelius, one of the prominent Stoic philosophers and Roman emperor, wrote, "Accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate brings you together." This quote encapsulates the Stoic idea of embracing our circumstances and relationships with an open heart, finding meaning in the present moment, and letting go of the illusion of control. The power of the mind, mastering our thoughts. Stoicism places great emphasis on the power of the mind and our ability to control our thoughts and perceptions. The Stoics believe that our emotions and reactions are not determined by external events but by our interpretations of them. Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher, famously stated, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This teaching reminds us that by cultivating a disciplined and rational mind, we can navigate life's challenges with resilience and serenity. Stoicism encourages us to question our judgments, challenge negative thoughts, and cultivate a mindset of gratitude, resilience, and mindfulness. By mastering our thoughts, we can find inner freedom and live in alignment with our values. Part 2, Lessons from Ancient Stoic Philosophers. Virtue, living in accordance with nature. The Stoics believed that virtue was the highest good and the key to living a fulfilled life. Virtue encompassed qualities such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. According to Stoic philosophy, external circumstances were beyond our control, but our thoughts, choices, and actions were within our power. By cultivating virtuous qualities and aligning our behavior with moral principles, we could find contentment and fulfillment regardless of external circumstances. Stoicism taught individuals to focus on their own character and strive to be morally upright, rather than seeking validation or success in the eyes of others. Acceptance, embracing the natural order. Stoicism encouraged the acceptance of the natural order of the world and the impermanence of things. The Stoics believed that suffering arose from our resistance to the inevitable and our attachment to things beyond our control. By embracing the transient nature of life, we could cultivate inner peace and equanimity. Stoics emphasized the importance of accepting our circumstances and relationships with an open heart, finding meaning in the present moment, and letting go of the illusion of control. This acceptance allowed individuals to focus on what truly mattered and avoid unnecessary suffering caused by attachment to external outcomes. The power of the mind, mastering our thoughts. Stoicism highlighted the power of the mind and our ability to control our thoughts and perceptions. The Stoics believed that our emotions and reactions were not determined by external events but by our interpretations of them. They taught that it was not what happened to us that mattered, but how we reacted to it. Stoicism encouraged individuals to cultivate a disciplined and rational mind, question their judgments, and challenge negative thoughts. By doing so, they could navigate life's challenges with resilience and serenity. Stoics practiced gratitude, resilience, and mindfulness to master their thoughts and find inner freedom. Living in harmony with nature. Stoics emphasized the importance of living in harmony with nature. They believed that everything in the universe was interconnected and part of a grand design. By recognizing our place in the natural order, we could align our actions and desires with the greater good. The Stoics encouraged individuals to live a simple and modest life, free from excessive desires and attachments. By embracing nature and understanding our interconnectedness with all living things, we could find a sense of purpose and live in accordance with the inherent principles of the universe. The lessons from ancient Stoic philosophers offer valuable insights into living a virtuous, fulfilled life. By focusing on virtue, accepting the natural order, mastering our thoughts, and living in harmony with nature, we can cultivate resilience, inner peace, and a sense of purpose. Stoicism provides practical guidance for navigating the complexities of life and finding joy and contentment regardless of external circumstances. As we reflect on these lessons and incorporate them into our lives, we can embrace the wisdom of the Stoics and strive to live with integrity, acceptance, and mindfulness. Part 3. Lessons from Ancient Stoic Philosophers. Practicing mindfulness, the power of the present moment. Stoicism emphasized the importance of living in the present moment and practicing mindfulness. The Stoics believed that dwelling on the past or worrying about the future only detracted from our ability to fully experience and appreciate the present. By cultivating awareness and focusing our attention on the here and now, we could find greater clarity, peace, and fulfillment. Stoics encouraged individuals to let go of regrets and anxieties, and instead, embrace the present moment with gratitude and mindfulness. Embracing adversity, turning obstacles into opportunities. Stoicism teaches us to embrace adversity and view it as an opportunity for growth and self-improvement. The Stoics believed that challenges and obstacles were an inherent part of life and that our response to them determined our character and resilience. Rather than succumbing to despair or frustration, Stoics advocated for a mindset that saw obstacles as valuable lessons and opportunities for personal development. By reframing challenges as stepping stones on our journey, we can cultivate resilience, learn from setbacks, and emerge stronger and wiser. Living a life of temperance, moderation, and self-discipline. Stoicism emphasized the importance of living a life of temperance, moderation, and self-discipline. The Stoics believed that excessive desires and attachments led to suffering, while a life of moderation and self-control brought inner harmony and tranquility. By practicing self-discipline and avoiding extremes, we could find balance in our actions and emotions. Stoics advocated for simplicity, frugality, and a focus on the essentials, recognizing that excessive material possessions or indulgence in pleasure did not lead to lasting happiness. Fostering virtuous relationships, the importance of community and connection. Stoicism placed great importance on fostering virtuous relationships and cultivating a sense of community and connection with others. The Stoics believed in the inherent social nature of human beings and the importance of treating others with kindness, compassion, and fairness. They emphasized the value of friendship and the role it played in supporting our moral and intellectual growth. Stoics encouraged individuals to surround themselves with virtuous and like-minded individuals who would inspire and challenge them to live up to their highest potential. Conclusion. The lessons from ancient Stoic philosophers provide timeless wisdom for living a virtuous, resilient, and fulfilling life. By practicing mindfulness, embracing adversity, living a life of temperance, and fostering virtuous relationships, we can navigate life's challenges with grace and find inner peace and contentment. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what is within our control, cultivate self-discipline,